Hello everyone. In this e-content module, I am going to present the summary and analysis of the poem The Emperor of Ice Cream by Wallace Stevens. First, let me give you a very brief introduction about the poet. Wallace Stevens was an American modernist poet. He was a contemporary of other great modernist poets like T.S. Eliot and Ezra Pound. Wallace Stevens was a lawyer as well as a poet. Quite late in his life, he started publishing poems. Even though he had a slow start in his writing career, his reputation escalated throughout his life. He was honored with the National Book Award in 1951 and Pulitzer Prize in 1955. The following are some of his noteworthy poems: Anecdote of the Jar, The Idea of Order at Key West, Sunday Morning, The Man with the Blue Guitar, 13 Ways of Looking at a Blackbird, The Emperor of Ice Cream. The poem, The Emperor of Ice Cream, was published in 1923 in his debut collection titled Harmonium. The poem is best known for its extraordinary vocabulary, symbols, as well as themes of life and death. Let's read the poem first. Call the roller of big cigars, the muscular one, and bid him whip in kitchen cups. Concupiscent curds, let the wenches dawdle in such dress as they are used to wear, and let the boys bring flowers in last month's newspapers. Let be finale of scene. The only emperor is the emperor of ice cream. Take from the dresser of deal, lacking the 3 glass knobs, that sheet on which she embroidered fantails once, and spread it so as to cover her face. If her horny feet protrude, they come to show how cold she is, and dumb. Let the lamp affix its beam. The only emperor is the emperor of ice cream. Let's move on to the summary and analysis of the poem. The setting of the poem is the house of a deceased woman in an American city, and the time is early 20th century. People of Latin American ancestry live in the neighborhood. They are an impoverished lot, and they earn their livelihood by rolling cigars in cigar factories. The occasion is the wake and funeral of an old woman who lived in the neighborhood. The first stanza is set in the kitchen of the house where the wake is taking place. The speaker of the poem, probably a family member or a friend of the deceased person, gives a series of instructions to the people in the house. When the poem begins, the speaker bids a muscular man who is very adept in rolling big cigars to prepare ice cream for the visitors. Concupiscent curds here refers to the creamy and delicious ice cream. The desirable ice cream, thus prepared by the well-built man, will be served in ordinary cups and not in expensive cutlery. This is indicative of the poverty that oppressed the cigar factory workers. The visitors keep coming to attend the wake. The girls from the neighborhood come in ordinary clothes. They are not dressed up in traditional dark-colored clothes for a funeral. Rather, they are wearing cheap everyday clothes. And the boys come with flowers wrapped in old crumpled newspaper. The line, let be finale of scene, is yet another command by the speaker. Here, let be means how things actually are. Be the finale suggests the ending, and scene refers to false appearances. The meaning of the line can be interpreted as let reality dispel the magic of illusions. Here the poet urges everyone to accept reality as it is. The first stanza ends with the line, the only emperor is the emperor of ice cream. It is a funeral and it is supposed to be a somber occasion, but here the visitors seem to be celebrating and socializing instead of grieving for the dead. In the second stanza, the scene shifts to an adjoining room in the house. Here, the deceased woman is laid out in an open coffin. The speaker asks someone to take a sheet from a broken dresser to cover the corpse. Instead of a shroud, the dead person is covered with an already used white cloth in which she had embroidered beautiful patterns when she was alive. The speaker finally commands to fix the bright lamp towards the deceased woman. Instead of lighting candles, the bright light of a lamp is to be turned on to show that the woman is cold and still in death. Here, Stevens does not romanticize death, but insists that death is inevitable and a hard reality to be encountered one day. In this poem, ice cream is a metaphor for life, and the refrain, the only emperor is the emperor of ice cream, suggests that mortal life is as transient as the ice cream that melts away quickly. The quintessence of the poem is one must follow the Epicurean philosophy, eat, drink, and be merry before time